Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and those of greatness, stone and salutation, 144,000 men. The 1/3 men, women, and children like to be saved, alright? This is Brother Yahushai from GMS, Guyana, coming to you with a quick lesson. And as you can see on the screen, there's an ID with a digital concept. And it's here, so y'all know what time it is. It is here. It says no intention to phase out GCOM issued ID card as government pushes ahead with electronic upgrades. Alright, electronic upgrades. And this is just a precursor. They want to digitize. They want to have a digital system of, what you call basic information, your name, age, and whatnot. So, this once again proves that we ain't free, bro. We ain't free. They're gonna set up a system whereby you can't get access to certain things without this form of identification. All right. Y'all already know the precept. We all know the precept by now. Well, we all should. It's cocked, ready, and loaded. But let's read this article. I haven't read it, so I'm going off the spirit with this one. The government on Thursday clarified, I think this is last week, clarified that there is no intention to stop Guyana Electronic Elections Commission, GCOM, from issuing identification cards, even as it pushes ahead with implementation of its new electronic identification system in Guyana. So you see, there's showing that this is something by choice. This isn't standardly issued by GCOM, but what it's going to do is going to prepare a warm up or a trial run before GCOM fully inherits, or what they show the benefits of such. Right? It says a contract to the tune of 34.5 million was recently awarded to Germany-based company Veridos for production in the issuance of new identification numbers and cards to Guyanese. While those electronic cards present opportunities for the development of range functions application towards financial reform. There we go. It's right there. And e-governance. Yeah, e-governance. They might seem electronic, but they mean ESA governance. Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo says the current GCOM issue ID cards will remain until they get phased out. People can just start discarding them. You're gonna see. That's exactly what's gonna happen. It's going to literally phase itself out. ID cards will be separate from the ones GCOM uses. We didn't want to collapse into one ID card because then you will hear PPP wants to take over GCOM's function. Jagdeo said in response to a question from the newsroom at his press conference on Thursday. Jagdeo said the new electronic ID cards will need separate legislation, and the government is currently working on that. Yeah, it's a whole new system. They don't want to go on a database whereby they're not so-called unsure because it was hard copies and whatnot. Because the government of this country is just just like Babylon, confusion, right? Once fully implemented, the new system will also help the government with its issuance of work permits and other necessary documentation for resident identification. The system, all right, let's see. Let me get a precept on that. Was it Isaiah 20 or 30? Excuse me. Yeah, this is Isaiah 13 verse 1. Woe unto the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they add sin to sin. So our people is going to take council of their own. Why is the seats? And they're going to see that this is a real benefit. Now, if you're wondering if we will take these cards, yes, we will take these cards, because this is not and this is why we go into the Hebrew and we go into the Greek. This is not a karax. All right, this is not karax. This is a card, you know, a preparation of the system, a preparation of a system to come. Right? Jagdeo said new electronic ID cards will need separate legislations, and government is currently working on that. Oh, now read already. Says the system allows for the capturing of an individual's biographic and biometric information, which will be stored centrally but printed on laser-graved polycarbonate material using black and white technology with secure pre-printed designs. It will carry a chip to allow for integration of a variety of services. Goes without saying, bro. Goes without saying. Says, according to Jagdeo, that biometric information will also feed into the cameras installed across the country for a purpose of facial recognition, among other things. Sound like they're doing just like China. All right. It says many countries have already implemented the electronic identification system as part of their national identity management program to promote e-government and other services. China and America and Sweden and whatnot. So let me get a scripture in Revelation 18. See when it says many countries have already. All right. Yeah, Revelation 18:3. It says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication." Right. So Guyana is on the step forward to follow in the footsteps, right? And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. So you wax rich. They're gonna receive a lot of wealth through this digital e-governance. Remind me of the series, wait name again, Mr. Robot. You know, they were calling E-Corp was the major company, and the protagonist, he was saying that you think the E stands for evil, but through the spirit we know that stands for Esau as well. All right, because that's what Esau does. Esau put this stuff in his way of communicating, his way of prophesying and whatnot. Yeah, it's a prophesying, I mean to foretell his plans to his people. I mean prophesying as in knowing the scriptures and whatnot. Because this word was not given to Esau, you know. We never gonna stop saying that. It says verse 4, it says, "I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not her plagues." All right, this is just a warm up to future destruction, you know. This precursors. It says the card offer fingerprint verification for card holders with current need for proof of address when conducting transactions at financial institutions to soon be eliminated. The system altogether will share data internationally. You see that? But focuses locally on integrated identification system across government agency and private sector. And I want to talk about the V for Vendetta. You know, that will have a role to play as well. Because look at the odds. None of this is coincidence. None of this is coincidence. And we're gonna read the obvious precept. This is Revelation 13, verse. Let me see. 13 and 16. It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man may buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores and 6. Alright, so when you go into that 603 score and 6, you can see Kai Sai stigma, which means piercing, palisade, you know. And people who dedicate themselves to their captains or their lords would take that mark, so it's all symbolic. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double answer the apostles and elders of great millstone and salutation to the 144,000 men, the 1/3 men, women, children like to be saved. Shalom.